Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Bypassing Hell. I am El Danielle. Uh, this is another accountability post. Um, Here lately, I've been like journaling. I've always journaled. I've been journaling for years, but my journaling is going right because I know I watched it. None in my eyes. Out here getting me some coffee this morning. Coffee and pastries from Juarez Bakery. Shout out to Maggie. Um, yeah, this morning I want to talk about momentum. Planting seeds and momentum. That's what I would like to talk about this morning. That would be a great goal to have. However, what I'm actually going to talk about is my inconsistency. How I haven't been really focused on where I want to go. I've been so obsessed with observing where I am that I haven't centered myself into where I'm going. Y'all, I can't really tell, but I swear, I don't know, that's the sunshine. I guess that's the sun. I don't know. I wash my face, but out here in this morning air, crusties will dry as as my eyes are running when the wind blows. At any rate, yeah, I haven't been consistent with anything. Um, I have a few projects that I'm working on. There are some things I'm trying to learn. I hadn't decided where I want to be, where I want to go, who I want to be. I just know I don't want to be houseless anymore. That's like been my primary focus, is just not being houseless anymore. But in that, like, it's more than that, because I feel like, I don't know, the peace that God has given me in my heart and in my life. Like, I have no chaos, or I have no disturbances, or any anger, sadness, depression, hopeless. I ain't got none of that. I have, like, peace in my heart. I have harmony. I pretty much have balance in all areas except a house. So that's why I feel like I'm not homeless, I'm just houseless. Because being in my situation and witnessing the things I've witnessed with other people whose experiences may look like mine, I've learned there's a difference between houseless and homeless. And it seems like homeless people, in the alphabet is LMNOP. So I think home and hope. Between those two, there is NO. So I think homeless people have no hope. Like, I kind of feel like, or some of the ones that I've encountered, homeless people, some of the homeless people I see are helpless people, or not helpless, hopeless people. And they don't see a way out of their situation, or they just rest in it, and have become content with that being a way of life. However, I'm still living my life. I'm still enjoying my life. I'm still loving my life. I'm just trying to get a stable roof over my head and get my stuff out of storage and be in my bed. Like, or a bed, a nice queen sized mattress with all the things, the fluffy down pillows and duvet. I thought about I thought about getting mine out of storage, but I ain't finna go out there do that, cause I'm living in a accommodation in a low barrier shelter right now. Here's the thing I've learned about that, being in this low barrier shelter, is that I saw myself there before I got there. Like, there was a situation where I didn't want to be where I was. So I called our local hotline for assistance to find out, well, I don't want to be here, so where else I'm going to go till I leave? Because my plan is to leave Wichita, right? So, so I found this place. I got the information, but I didn't come. However, I saw myself, even before I left my apartment, I was like, if it comes down to it, I'll just, I'll backpack it. And it's damn near at that, right? So what I said all that to say, where I saw myself is where I ended up. Where I saw myself is where I went. Where I saw myself is where I have landed. But it ain't just seeing myself, it's seeing myself repeatedly and then making preparations for if that should happen. So I prepared myself way months in advance before there was ever any type of confirmation or signal or anything that I would be here. So now it's about me wrapping my head around making plans to not be here. Like, every night my baby tell me, all right, mama, dream about our house. And granted, when I go to sleep, yeah, I do that SATS thing that Neville Goddard mentioned, state akin to sleep, where you imagine you in your dream life. Yeah, I drift off to sleep in my queen bed in my room with the private patio every night. Like, every night. But now I know. So I thought my way here. I manifested my way into this situation. So now I'm gonna manifest my ass back out. Cause yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, I've always wanted to be someone who could speak to and influence the people who felt helpless and felt hopeless. But I didn't want to go through similar situations in order to be able to communicate better. Like, I done been through enough, you know. At the same time, I realized that this is just me transitioning from my old life into my new one, and it's all a matter of my mindset. Because everything out here that's man-made all came from a thought. And everything that's out here that's nature also came from a thought. And that was God's thought, because he created that. And then he gave man the inclination to create the rest of the stuff, right? So, so yeah, everything starts invisibly. So I'm finna go sit somewhere. Well, actually, I'm finna go be with my grandbabies. But yeah, as I'm there, I'm really gonna like try to tune in and make a plan for manifesting myself to where I want to be. Like, I don't want a big old giant mansion, but I do want a 3-3 with a basement, full finished basement and all that. You know, not like nice large yard. And I believe that can happen. I know it can happen. I know it can come out the blue. I know I ain't got to do nothing for it. I know somebody can just walk up to me, tap me on my shoulder, and hand me the keys. I know anything and everything is possible. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and speak on planting a seed, and momentum would have been what I talked about. But I think I have had enough seeds planted. So my focus today is going to be which ones I want to water, I gotta change my mind so I can finish changing my life. It be funny and I laugh. I mean, I'm in the best of spirits, but I be funny and I laugh because I enjoy learning more about myself and seeing my own growth and my own development and how things are changing for me and how I'm changing things. Like, I realize that I have the energy to change a room, and if I really focus and step outside of my body into my spirit, step into my body and into my spirit, that there are even more changes, and I'm beginning to do that even more too. I'm beginning to learn how to really let go and release and allow my spirit to take over. Like, at this point, I ain't got nothing to lose. So ain't no except. I ain't got nothing to lose. So I'm willing to try because I don't know, because that's who I am. That's who I am. I am a pioneer. I'm a trailblazer. And I think we are much more powerful than we have ever been led to believe or led on to believe. And even this information that's out here nowadays, this new age that seems to be unveiling stuff, I even think that's kind of primitive compared to, not just primitive, but primitive and still limited compared to what I believe and know to be true about us and how powerful we are as a person. I used to say all the time on my personal socials, Sadhguru said, where there is no person, there is only life. And I can't do nothing but speak to the truth of that, because when you take away all the people that surround you and take away all the opinions, and it's just you and your world, and you doing what you want to do for you, like you focused on just you, like nothing exists except you and what you want to exist in your world. When you take everything else away and have only that left, life really shifts, and it becomes more freeing. Like, I have no heaviness. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel lightweight. Like, it's not that I'm carefree in the world. It's that the peace that God has put on my heart and in my body, the peace and the harmony that I have just from attempting to release. The Bible says, delight yourselves in the Lord, or whatever, something like that, and all these things will be added unto you. Well, my Lord is my inner self, my inner spirit, and what I tell myself is what I need to honor as my to honor God, because it's a lot wrapped up in that. I ain't gonna go into all that. But yeah, so I'm about to go make me a plan of how I'm gonna manifest myself out this situation. Cause y'all, this year, it is crazy. I feel I'm blessed. I appreciate the experience. I feel so fortunate that the facility that I'm able to sleep in is comforting to me. It's relatively clean. I mean, granted, there are a gamut of people that are there, but I'm only there to sleep. And fortunately, my bunk is always clean. The area I sleep is relatively clean, aside from people's personals. Yeah, there's security there. It's not terrible, but it ain't me. It ain't me. It's not terrible, but it ain't me. So I'm finna get my ass up out of there. I got a sign that I'm finna be gone up out of there and in my home last night. So I'm finna keep manifesting on this. And yeah, I'll holler back at y'all another time. So thank you for tuning in. Um yeah, I just wanna I'm taking here's my thing. A lot of people just go through the we see a lot of people on YouTube and being motivational speakers and trying to encourage people to get themselves together or whatever, but they always, well, mostly, I ain't gonna say always, but a lot of them mostly show um the after. They'll mention every now and then with the slight hand um the before. But I'm here, so not but so I want to show the through, not just the before, but also the through. So yeah, tune in if y'all want to see this. Cause yeah, I am pretty excited about where this is gonna go. So thank you for tuning in to Bypassing Hell. Again, I am El Danielle, and y'all have a great day.